and they said that they were going to call someone else and get them to come out and fix it. And they called you, and you told Mom that you were going to tell them and submit a claim that says it's not fixable, and to get someone else to do it or something like that.
No, what I did is I submitted a claim to tell them that it's not worth fixing because it requires so much repair, and they were supposed to get you another one or reimburse you for another one.
Okay, yeah, and they gave us $300, which is probably a fourth of what an oven costs. And we told them that we were going to cancel, and then they wanted to send someone else out again. So they called you, and then you talked to Mom, and you wanted to tell them again in some other claim that it's not fixable. The outlets aren't working, and the oven isn't working. They paid us for the oven, so they need to do something with either you or someone else to fix the outlets, because they didn't pay us for the outlets not working. They paid us for the oven not working.
Okay, so I isolated the problem initially. This was back when I first went there almost a year ago. And the thing is that you may have some other problem going on with it now. Okay, so let me read you what this says here. It says, we have an important question regarding the electrical system. Question, let's see, called regarding the claim tech cannot do the job. Kindly, okay, so the email that I got was saying that you said that I couldn't do the job, but I've got to get the okay from them, whatever I do. So that's the problem.
Okay. I thought you told me last time that it's a short in the line and it's too difficult to figure out exactly where it is.
Well, it's a short in the oven because the breaker would not trip unless we plug the oven in.
Okay.
So there's a short in the oven, and basically we'd have to disassemble the whole oven and put a new electrical wiring harness. And that's what I told the company, and I told them it's not worth fixing, just get them another one. And then they sent you the reimbursement check.
Okay. And so you told them to get us a new one because it's not worth disassembling the whole
the thing
thing?
is I can't really tell them exactly what to do, but I told them it's not worth fixing because it needs substantial repairs.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. So instead of having them get us a new one, they gave us a fourth of what a new one costs.
Yeah, well,
okay, so then that's fine. We're already over having an oven that works. We just want the outlets to work, and they are still. They want to fix that.
Thing is that you just said they still, and then you kind of change your sentence. But the thing is when I went there initially, I checked it and we had all the circuits running fine, and then except we had to unplug the stove to do that. Okay. And so now that your sockets are not working, apparently there's some other problem going on there.
Well, those were out before the oven. And if it trips out when you plug in the oven, we don't have the oven plugged in right now, and the outlets do not work.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you have another problem. You apparently developed some other problem.
Okay, but that one, that was first. And then on Thanksgiving, the oven went out, and the outlets don't work. And we called Choice,
so you're saying basically, you had problems with the sockets first, and then the oven went out. So what I recall is that you, your mom said the problem is it keeps blowing the breaker, right? So as soon as I unplug the oven,
no, she wouldn't know that, so she wouldn't tell you that. She doesn't know that it was blowing the breaker because she never checked the breaker. But that we tried to plug something into the outlet and it doesn't work.
Okay,
she didn't go to the breaker and say, "Oh, it tripped out." No, because she doesn't know any of that.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you my side of this deal again one more time, and that's the last, because I don't really want to start arguing about it. Thing is that I went there, I looked at it, one of the breakers was tripped, okay? And so I found out that the oven had a direct short, so I unplugged the oven, I turned the breaker back on, and everything seemed to be fine. That's my end of the story. So
did you test the outlet after that? That wouldn't seem to be fine. Did you test the outlet?
Yeah, the outlet was fine. Yes, we plugged a couple other different things in.
Okay. Like what? I'm sorry, I don't want to argue, but it has not worked.
Well, the thing is,
it does not.
We plugged the refrigerator into it, I believe.
No, because it doesn't reach the outlets that I'm talking about.
Okay, so then you have some other problem with other outlets that were not
Right.
there. Were not there when I went there.
No, they were, because we told Choice from the beginning that the ovens, something was wrong with the ovens, and then we told them the outlets also. The outlets are mainly in the garage.
Okay, so
And then there's a couple
I don't know.
outside.
I don't know what you want me to do because like
No, I don't want you to do anything. I don't
Good-
mind.
good.
Unless you want to come out and check them. I want Choice to get someone to come out and fix the outlets. If that's not you or it is you, I'm happy with whatever works.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so I did look in the email. I haven't received a work order for it. So
Okay, so maybe call them back and get an official work order. But we have an appointment for Wednesday for you to come out here and look at them.
okay, you have an appointment. Okay, let me call them and then I'll see if I can figure this out and we'll go from there.
Okay. And if I need to call Choice back, and then let me know if you can't figure it out with them.
Okay, so why don't you just go ahead and call them because it might be easier. Sometimes actually it's hard for me to get through to them sometimes, and they have to
Yeah,
call me
well,
back.
it takes me 2 hours also, and I go to work here in 45 minutes. So it would have to be tomorrow,
Okay,
and I will go ahead and do that.
yeah, you do that, and then I'll try on my end and see what we can do.
Okay.
Now,
Sounds
what
good.
was
And do
your
you want
name?
me to call you tomorrow after I talk to them?
Okay, great. Yeah, what was your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. Okay, Andrew. All right, thanks. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
It's cool.
Bye bye.